Hey everybody, it's Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian over here, and I just got back from a call which I had with my client, and there were a series of important learning lessons over there for every single entrepreneur who can take it and apply it. So I just wanted to share a few of them with you in this video. So number one, get whatever ideas you have that you want to implement regards to your business. It may be the ideas, it may be the to-do tasks, it may be the things, the sequential systems that you have to implement. All those things, get it out of your head and put it in a system. Get it out of your head and put it in a system. So when I say put in a system, maybe get a sheet of paper and put it over there, keep a journal, write it over there, or use your laptop or computer and just type it in a document or a word processor, but then take it out of your head. What happens is, when you have everything, when you have all the details in your head, in the sense like this needs to happen, that needs to happen, this is how it needs to happen, will it work if it is going to work in this way, will it work if it doesn't work this way. When you have everything in your head, your brain tries to, your brain and your mind tries to find a connection between all of them, and as such, you end up into a state of overwhelm, or you just end up in a state where there are too much of thoughts running within your mind, and you are not able to get a clue like what do I focus on next. So that's something that's very important. Take them out of your head and put it in a sheet of paper, and then once it is there in the system, then tackle it one at a time. That's how you got to do it, because when you keep everything in your mind, you try to create new connections, and it doesn't work that way. But then the moment it doesn't work that way for almost everybody. Some of them may be able to do it, but unless and until you train yourself to be able to handle such task, it's not going to happen. You have to take it out and put it in a system. Once you have put it in a system, then you go ahead with one task at a time, like arranging them, sequentializing them, giving them a priority, getting them done. Get all the tasks in a system, alright? And then once you've got all the tasks, classify them, give them a priority in terms like which are the things that are important to be done and which are the things that are not an issue or not essential that they need to be done. If they are not needed to be done, throw them out first. Throw out every single task that can be thrown out, and then get a list of things that you need to act upon. Once you have the list that you need to act upon, then take the same list and then ask yourself who needs to do it. If it is you, then you have to do it. If it is somebody else, like say for example your vendor or your service provider, somebody else who has to get it done, then let them do it. Shift it over to them. If you are having a team, then ask yourself who in the team needs to do it. Then give it to that appropriate person. Like these are tasks to be completed. If you can, put it in your to-do list or getting things done system, and then you do it and then get back to me. So take it out. Like this, when you clear the clutter, then you have a clear list of tasks that you have to do. Now once you have the tasks that you have to do and that only you can do, then give them a time schedule. Allot a particular time frame or a time slot in your schedule to get those things done. Are you going to do it today morning, today afternoon, or tonight, or tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow night? When you are going to do them? Give them a specific time slot when you are going to do them. That's how you got to start it. Like this, when you are able to manage your tasks, when you are having a lot of tasks, when you take them through the process that I said, that is like one, get them from your head and put it in a system. Number two, prioritize them in things like these are essential and these are non-essential, and throw the non-essential. Number three, identify who has to do it, and if it is not you, delegate it to them or transfer it to the person who has to do it. When you do all these three things, a lot of things that is there in your head, a lot of things that is there in your mind, they get out in a system and they start getting implemented. Sometimes it may be parallel tasks which somebody else has to do, and they are just waiting for information from you to start. They are having all the time, they are having all the resources to start and do it. Then you hand it over to them, and then you focus on what is remaining that needs to be done from your end. That way you will have a much better clarity to be effective and to be efficient and to get your ideas into action and into results. So that's the tip that I wanted to share with you through this video. So get on all the ideas from your head and start acting upon them, because ideas as such, to-do list as such, has no meaning. It's only when they get done, when the action happens, when the execution happens, and then it moves on to the result phase, then you have the results. So if you want results, Start with taking them out of your head and putting them in a system. This is Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian wishing you a great business growth. Have a great day. Bye bye.